We're following breaking news out of the city of Aurora. In the last hour, the city announced it's finally hired a new permanent chief of police.
Permanent, we shall see as far as what's happened in the last few years in Aurora. But his name, Todd Chamberlain. He's a retired chief of police and commander from Los Angeles.
Investigative reporter Jeremy Hahola has been reading up on the news over the last 30 minutes. He brings us the latest and what this means for the city of Aurora.
Yeah, this might mean some stability for the chief of police position in Aurora. This position has largely been an unstable seat over the past 5 years as the agency has made news for racial profiling, the death of Elijah McClain, and scandals involving prior chiefs. Todd Chamberlain will be the 5th person to be chief over the past 5 years. He will be heading the police department that is currently under a consent decree because of the agency's history of racial profiling. We've looked up his background. He's a lifelong police officer from Los Angeles, where he retired from the LAPD as a commander in 2018. Then he served as the chief of police for the Los Angeles School Police Department, but he only held that position for about 7 months. He resigned because he wasn't happy with severe budget cuts, according to local media reports in California. He's got a tough job for an agency that has had multiple scandals over the last several years. You'll remember the department is currently mandated by the state under a consent decree to make some major changes on how it treats people of color, specifically when it comes to use of force and interactions with people. Chamberlain will be the new face of this agency that became embroiled in national media coverage in the wake of Elijah McClain's death. Then there's the series of officers who've been caught up in allegations of civil rights abuses, and the officer who was found passed out drunk in his patrol car while in uniform in 2019. That officer was then promoted not long after that. Chamberlain will be responsible for leading the agency and changing its image. He is scheduled to be sworn in as the new chief of police on September 9th, and we expect to hear from him and other city leaders about this new position tomorrow morning. Back to you.
Be interesting to see what he says to say. It's, to be fair, you can't even remember all the names in the last few years at this point, many people.
5 chiefs since 2019. It's 5 years.
It's been tough.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy.